I won't even explain what just happened. It's fine. We're all good. No sweat. See, this is why we need a new year. Hello, Mr. Rotten Begotten. How are you doing today? Fixed. There we go, and just in time for Rotten Begotten to get here. Hello. How are you doing on this lovely day, Mr. Rotten Begotten? Dank Vodnik, I'm very sorry that was how we started off this end-of-year celebration, but really, let's reflect. Let's take this as a testament to what 2018 was. At the heart of it, 2018 was scuffed, 2018 had problems, and we all had to work hard to overcome them, including me. Look, I'm secretly so wet. Tell me Subatone made a song about leggings. Alright, well, it's not a song about leggings, but it's pretty goddamn close. Congratulations, Mr. Rotten Vegan. It sounds like it's going to be a spicy year for our song requests, huh? That's what I'm saying. So, you may notice we've had some slight aesthetic changes, and you may be wondering, Migla, I don't like change. I'm scared. What does this mean? Well, all this means, dear friends, is that we are taking a step up in the streamer life. Dank GH, pixelated Migla doesn't have a dot on her forehead, 0 out of 10. Shit, you're right. Hold on. This is good. You know what, Dank? This is very good because it is still 2018 and we still have time to make changes. Dot on forehead. Noted. You're right, it is kind of a scam to not have the dot on the forehead. Now, I will say this. Not everything is complete. For example, you may notice that if you click into our emotes as a subscriber, suddenly, all of the emotes are gone. What happened there? Well, late last night, around 2 a.m., I was up. I was working hard to get everything prepared, bring my vision to life. And then, the emotes just did not get accepted in time. So, by the time that we begin in 2019, there are a few things you will see that you will not see right now. First, we will have those spicy emotes back, so I can tell you the contents. We will have, as Tier 1, Miglawitch, my personal favorite emote, because I feel like it really reflects me. In second, we will have Pigla. I think for Miglawitch, I actually changed the name to Migla Bread, because of my username, no matter what emote I make, it always prefaces with B, Migla B. So, it's going to be Migla Bread. This is a conspiracy to get us to Tier 3 sub. Nothing of the sort. Dank, I would never. You should know me better than this. I'm not that type of filthy cow. So, we will have emotes. Those are coming. I see that the loyalty badges did get accepted. So, in the end, let me tell you what we ended up going with. Mr. Dank GH had a very brilliant suggestion months ago to use different formats of storage as our emotes. So I think the design is still going to need a little bit of tweaking. I wouldn't consider this the final thing. I have some high aesthetic plans, but as you progress in your journey of financially supporting me for some reason, I'm not talking smack, but it just, I'm baffled and flattered. You will go from being a mere floppy drive, like Mr. Rotten Begotten, to a digital disc, like Mr. Dank GH. Then we step it up to a floppy drive, and then the highest level, 1 year. Well, you'll have to see what we have in store for that one. So, we have our loyalty badges finally up and coming. We have those emotes appearing. 2 weeks to 6 month badge. I think I'm going to have to step it up before then. You know, I don't want to leave you with something scuffed. I'm not sure how confident I am in my ability to create a proper floppy drive, so we're going to have to see. Better be leggings badge. Do you think that would really fit the theme? I mean, to be fair, you could consider leggings a unit of storage since, it stores big booty and nice thighs. So, I'll have to think about it, Rotten Begotten. That might be 1 year. I guess you're just going to have to stick around. The other thing that I really wanted to get going, not today. Oh no, I'm barefoot. I didn't mean to turn this into something more than it should have been. Let me show you without showing my feet. I'm not wearing leggings today. This is actually a pair of pants. No, Mr. Rotten Begotten, you cannot do that to me. We will not have my feet gracing the face of the internet. I'm not prepared. I mean, my toenails are real cute red, but think of what this will do. We will no longer be able to just hang out and have a wholesome stream. No, we're just gonna get people who want to see feet. Everyone in chat is gonna spam feet. I'm gonna have to make an emote that just is a foot. Everyone's just gonna be all obsessed with feet, and I can't do that. Now, I'm not saying that my feet are that high quality, but we'll see. Hello, Mr. Methmouth. Welcome to the last day of 2019. No. No. Boys, you don't want to see my feet. I mean, there's nothing like horrifically wrong with them, but I have this funny pinky toe. It's just not gonna work. Oh god, I joined. Why are we talking about feet? When will the foot freak stop? Death streams, first of all, hello and welcome. Second off, we have literally never talked about feet on the 6 months that I have streamed, and just now I accidentally stuck my foot out. It was rough. We're not typically a foot stream. We're gonna do some magic, we're gonna hang out. It's more of that type of thing, but also hello and welcome. As you have streams in your name, are you a fellow streamer? Why are you whispering? Well, I'm whispering because some of you may know I talk about my dad on stream sometimes. Every time I stream, he talks shit. I will walk downstairs and he will literally, no exaggeration, stand there, look me dead in the eye, go. And then he'll ask me how I'm able to ramble so loudly for hours on end. Today is the last day of 2018. I don't want to end it with an argument with my dad at 9 a.m. So we're whispering at least until my neighbor wakes up. My uncle is across the hallway from me. Once he wakes up, I think I could talk at a regular volume. I mean, can you all still hear me and understand me? This isn't like ASMR stream. I'm just trying not to be a dick. Cool pagan garb, thank you very much. I'm not a streamer, I'm just a death omen. Oh, well, you know, that's not very nice. But we will do a little something to take care of that. Don't worry about it. So, as a tiny preview of what I have planned today, because part of my resolutions for 2019 is to know what the fuck I'm doing. A lot of the times I get on stream and then I end up rambling and we just chat for like hours, which is also partially what I love about streaming. And then I don't get the things done that I was planning on doing. And listen, I know no one turns up here to see the dumb shit that I do on stream, but I do. So, we're gonna have to do that. I think before I showed my foot, chat streams are awesome. I think so too. They're so much fun. Like that, I don't want to flatter myself here, but I think that is one of my strong suits. Let me scoot over, I realize I'm not centered. I think that is one of my strong suits. I mean, given the fact that we've had streams of 3 or 4 hours where we do nothing but ramble at each other, it's pretty nice. Speaking of which, Mr. Rotten Begotten, are you still there, my friend? I have some shit to talk. But yeah, death streams. So, you're a new face in here. Tell us a little about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Do I just call you Death? That seems kind of morbid, but I'll do it. Like, I'm not opposed to it. You gotta tell me your preferences, babe. Holy shit, I just got an email from Cambodia saying I just won 39,850,000 in Cambodian lottery. Is that in Cambodian money, though? I'm not sure how much that's worth. I would check the exchange rate. Yeah, well, Mr. Rotten Begotten, I noticed that was a little bit of radio silence with that post-Christmas game that you were chatting so much shit about. Bro. Rio. Bro. You might have to move to Cambodia, because, as far as I saw it, the Rangers kicked your ass, and I heard nothing about it, which I just thought was funny, because you spent months talking about how the Rangers would get their asses kicked, and I didn't see it. So what happened there, Mr. Rotten Begotten? Explain yourself. So, can you, like, notice my attempts at staying on track while on stream? It is horrific. So, the things I was saying. We are going to have those emotes, which are going to be accepted, hopefully today, definitely by the next stream. We already have loyalty badges, and those are going to be upgraded in the coming months. We have our new panels underneath, which I'm really excited about. I think, you know, The old stuff was okay, but I ended up repeating the same type of thing over and over again, and I wanted to do something a little more spicy. New overlays, we have our starting soon screen, which for anyone who didn't see is basically a bop. Like, this to me, I'm so super duper proud of it. And the one other thing that I wanted to tell you guys, I haven't been able to finish it yet, and I fully acknowledge that this is a project mostly for my own benefit, but we're going to have a website! Now you may be thinking, Migla, but you're just a random person on the internet, why do you need a website? What you see is what you get. Well, kind of. But I was thinking that we could have a website more as a museum to the things that we do on stream, right? So for example, right here on my desk, I have sitting one of our Miglabyte works of art. We created these little soldier creatures months ago. This was one of the first streams that we did together, you know? And there's just no place for me to showcase it. We've built forts, we've built giant rocket ships, we bake a shit ton of food, we did the entirety of Miglamus, and I feel like there needs to be some place to, like, have a memorial to that stuff, you know? So, I have secured the domain. I have secured the website building apparati, and within the next few days or so, hopefully we will have a proper Miglabyte website that documents that stuff. I was also thinking, I don't know, you guys tell me what you think of this. We could have a page that's just like, who are you? So it could be friendly, familiar faces in chat, right? So like Rotten Begotten, DankGH, like frequent flyers, you know what I'm saying? They could just explain themselves. Just calling me Death is okay if you want. I'm basically a chatty lurker from New York who likes Minecraft and Overwatch and WoW. Also like the pagan garb, A+, been chilling for a couple weeks on vacation. First of all, Death is fine. We can go for that. Chatty lurker is the absolute best type of thing. Also, I feel like chatty kind of negates the idea of lurker though. But that's the exact type of person we like to have on here. We just get on and chat for hours at a time. So it sounds like you're gonna fit right in. Also, thank you very much. I don't even know if this is pagan garb. This is actually a cloak that I made years ago, and I wear this casually out in public when it gets cold. So. I wear this cloak to detract from the fact that I sit on a kitchen chair. You know, everyone's got these cool gaming chairs, but me, I don't need any of that stuff. Thank you very much. Listen, everyone should have a website. Apparati. Oh yes, apparati. I am very, very deeply into proper grammar, as is completely obvious. Now, where were you chilling on vacation? I'm deeply jealous. I've been sitting in my own house, vacation from school, but not physically. So where are you chilling? No offense, but if it's Cambodian money, you won around $5. You might as well take it though. $5 is like a proper burger. Hello, Galacticgrass! How are you doing on this lovely New Year's Eve? Is anyone approaching New Year's? How far are you guys from the actual new year? I would hate to like go over midnight for somebody. That cloak is very, very Cruella de Vil. Thank you very much. Listen, I was going for the aesthetics today. I actually have all of the supplies to build a new cloak, and Galacticgrass, I think you would have liked it because it is a like sheer mesh cloak, and I was going to put some tiny silver stars on it, so it was going to be like I was the walking night sky, but we'll see what I can do. Just at home vacation from work, that's not a bad deal. I'm sitting there too. If I can ask, what do you do for work? We have a very interesting collection of people that come up in our chat. For example, Mr. William is a corrections officer, which I had never gotten the chance to speak to a corrections officer before, and through the magic of Twitch, I have learned more about the justice system in the last few weeks than I ever have in my entire life. So, you know, what do you do? I have a busy day and just wanted to stop and say hi. It's my first day off in a hot grip. Well, first of all, congratulations on finally getting some time to relax and to enjoy yourself. I hope that your day of relaxation is splendid. I hope you do everything that you wanted to. I know you were talking about how you work like weekends, holidays, you worked on Christmas, so it's about time. Dr. Smiles, hello and welcome. What is up? Well, I'm chilling. We're preparing. We're going to reflect on the new year, and then we're going to perform a ritual to make sure that the new year is splendid. I code software. Death streams. Another one. welcome. I'm a computer science major. I mean, I'm not, in the field per se, but I code for research, and I also am a computer science major, so I just learned about coding. What do you work in? What do you do? I'm sorry if this feels like I'm just asking you 20 questions, but to me, I like knowing the people I'm chatting with. Yeah, hell yeah. There you go. So now we will have that one thing in common. There is another gentleman who stops by, Mr. Young Talamir. Talamir is also a software developer of sorts, and he is super knowledgeable, and he has 3,500 ebooks all about programming. So, if there's ever a person you want, that's him. Howdy there, Jessica Negri's hotter sister. I don't know who Jessica Negri is, but if I'm her hotter sister, then I'm flattered. Thank you. Hello, Houston. How are you doing today? Galactic Grass, we don't have song requests turned on. You may notice that I'm kind of whispering. That is because half of my house is sleeping, and the other half of my house will talk mad shit if I'm loud at 9 in the morning. So, for now, I'm whispering. For now, no song requests. We will get there in time. Congratulations on finally getting off. Hell yeah. Mikla. CJ Buller, how are you doing today, my dear friend? What's your dream software to code? I work on open source libraries and Linuxy things. First of all, that is awesome. I don't even know. I think, honestly, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but I think this says a lot about me. My dream software to work on would be anything for NASA. Any mission-critical piece of software that helps bring people to the moon, to Mars, would be my dream. So, I have, among other things... Oh no, this is the wrong pin. Hold on a sec. Among other things, one of my favorite possessions that I have in my stockpile on my desk is this tiny NASA pin. I got this at a supercomputing conference I went to this year. It was absolutely awesome. I got to talk to people from NASA, and that really solidified in my mind that is the dream for me. That is really where I want to go. I'm great. How about yourself? I'm doing fantastic. I am admittedly a little bit tired. I was working on these aesthetics, and I was working on my costume for New Year's Eve until 3, 4 in the morning last night, and then I woke up at 7. And it's not good for me, because then I had a few sips of coffee, and my heart rate was through the roof. I was sitting, chilling at 130, 140 beats per minute. So I might be dying, guys. Sorry. Wait a second, this isn't the frat house stream. Oh, Galactic Grass, you're right. I'm sorry. Oh, don't mind me. Oh, this is so sad. I was just trying to switch hats. Bro, what do you know? I'm a punk ass bitch, but I'm ready to go. We're gonna stream because this is my dream. It's New Year's Eve. Don't be a Steve and leave. That's it. Frat house. I was going to have more fake champagne to chug, but we're not getting that today. I have too much of that later on. I don't want to fill up myself on sugar. So no, Galactic Grass, unfortunately, it is not a frat house stream. Instead, today we're going to go weird and pagan. We're going to do some rituals. It's going to be exciting. I'm doing good, thanks. I missed a game night, sadly, the other day as I was out. Now, CJ, I know this doesn't help, but it was a lot of fun. You really did miss a great game night. We played for 5 hours. I was not expecting to be on for that long, and then we just kept on going. 5 hours. It was a crazy game night. But the next game night's going to be lit too, so don't worry. There will be so many more of them, CJ. You're brave to want to go into that. I'd be too terrified to make a mistake doing rocket science software. Well, I think the other thing is that in those types of settings, you're never working alone, Even at a place like Google, you're working on a team that designs a button for, Google Sheets, So I would imagine that if you're working for NASA on mission-critical things, there's going to be an enormous team. You're never going to have the sole responsibility for setting up some code that's going to take people to space, And if you mess something up and it gets through that many people, then chances are, whether you made that mistake or someone else made that mistake, it would have happened. I think it would be perfect, though. Ambiguous red hat, quite the opposite. This is actually a very unambiguous red hat. It explains itself pretty obviously, in my opinion. Unambiguous. Epic MAGA cap, not even meth mouth. 5 hours, I did truly miss out. Yeah, it was crazy. Well, CJ Bowler, you only missed out if you're really, really into Uno, um, Scribble.io, and Golf with Your Friends. We played those 3 games for 5 hours. I will be honest, I was not expecting to go that long just on those 3 games. We had like Left 4 Dead lined up, we had The Forest lined up, I was gonna buy a Minecraft realm. Just didn't get to any of that, we just didn't do it. Nothing. Just whoosh, it was gone. Didn't know Millie Bobby Brown streams. Well, now you know, my dear boy. Hello, Smoke. I see that you are getting away from your schoolwork and all of that stuff to come and hang out with us. It is very nice to see you, my dear friend. Wow, a red hat. Very cool. Thank you very much. I got to speak with them at that supercomputing conference that I went to, and they were handing these out like it was candy. You know, they were throwing these at people. Scribble.io is fun. It makes me think it might be fun to do a Slither.io stream. It could be. I love Slither.io. It's a super frustrating game, but it's really entertaining. But you can't really play it with other people, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the type of thing I could get on and play with viewers. So our game nights are typically games that I can share with you guys. Anything multiplayer, anything online, that type of stuff. So, you know, I try to keep it like that. Occasionally I will play a video game or two, but it's usually open world stuff, building roller coasters, playing Sims, that sort of thing. Yo, what the hell, you look like Millie Bobby Brown. How are you doing? Looking gorgeous, Micklebite. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. I know sometimes I come off like some cocky hoe and I'm like, gorgeous, thank you, like I don't already know. But like, seriously, thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's nice to hear nice things, which is not to say that everyone should come here and just be like, oh, Mickle, you're so hot today. Oh, look at you, you spicy girl. But like, you know, it's nice to hear a nice thing every once in a while. I literally play those all the time. You're making this worse. Oh, I'm sorry, CJ. Alright, listen, next game night, I will let you know far in advance that we're planning it, and then you can plan to come by. There's like shared code editors. That could be fun. Yeah, that could be fun. I think also, probably when you're working in a place like NASA, you're gonna be doing more of that pair programming, that type of stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. I just think it would be nice to be able to help get people to space. I am obsessed with space. I bought this new calendar yesterday. That's just all space. I have so many NASA t-shirts. I don't know, how do I prove my love of space? On my bulletin board, a good third of it is dedicated to a picture of a rocket launch. I have NASA pins, a NASA sticker on my laptop for years. You know, I like space. So I really think helping human beings explore that would be amazing. And plus, the research that I do has been in image processing. It has been working with big data on supercomputers. So I feel like NASA's supercomputing lab would be the ideal place for me. That is like ground zero of my dreams. We'll see though. I think it's just so nice to meet other people who program. It is really awesome. What do you typically work in? So if you're doing open source Linux stuff, see? What do you typically do stuff? I saw that Emma Snap, it was so hilarious. You were asking what's after L and she said P and I died. Yeah, so another thing to know about me is I have a little sister Emma. She's 3 years old, and yes, Smoke has my Snapchat. And see, that's the type of thing that's on my Snapchat. If you're ever thinking about redeeming your Miglabits for my Snapchat, you can basically expect to see videos of my little sister, pictures of dumb faces, and things that I do. It's like, you know, that type of thing. Nice overlay, you made it. How many hours left at your place? So thank you very much. I did make it. So I made this overlay. I made this starting soon screen. A couple more things that I still have not completely set up. I made all of the panels underneath the stream. I made new alerts. I made some emotes. I made loyalty badges. I made a lot of things. So I think this is going to be the aesthetic that we stick with for a good long while. I've been trying to really hone in what I like and what my vision is, you know? I think this is getting there. Because the past few months we've just been changing overlays and panels like every few weeks, you know? I kind of want to stick with something for a little while. So for 2019, I'm just going to solidify this theme, so I hope you all like pixel things. I will try not to make it obnoxiously pink, but no promises. Yeah, I'll definitely try and make the next game night. It's going to be fun. But how has your life been otherwise, CJ Buller? It's okay that you missed game night. It's not that big of a deal. There will be so many of them. I'm not going anywhere. Lots of C++ lately, build scripts, things like that. It's true. Those like CMake scripts, that type of thing. I briefly dabble in working in Unix systems in general because I get to work on supercomputers as part of my research, but other than that, I don't typically do stuff for it. I work in C a lot, mostly for school. You know, I admittedly have not had as much time as I would like to work on personal projects. So hopefully 2019 will have a lot more than that. Where's the BRB screen? I'm sad. It's not there yet. Give me a break. I've been working very hard, Smoke. Hello, Calicase. I do remember you from yesterday. What I don't remember is how to pronounce your name, so that's why I had to take a peek. But hello, Calicase. Just something about the command line interface and editors like Vim and Emacs aesthetically I really like a lot. Really? I don't know. You know, a lot of things can be said about Vim. Not as many things can be said about Emacs. Emacs is terrible, but I feel like anything where you don't have control of a mouse irritates me just a little bit. Now, I work in Vim when I'm on a Unix system, but I don't know. To me, nothing can compare to just whipping open EditPad on Windows and being able to click around, drag stuff. It's so much more intuitive to me. It's faster too. Though I know once you get used to the keybinds, you can do everything really quickly. It's good, works well with me. Alright, thank you. Listen, we're gonna keep stepping it up, but I wanted to reveal the general vision to you guys today. Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants, long time no see. How are you doing today, my dear spicy friend? Where's the music at? No music. We had a couple song requests come in, but right now, everyone in my house is, well, not everyone, half of my house is asleep, which means I can't make any noise. Otherwise, people will talk shit as soon as I leave my room. So I am whispering. This is not an ASMR stream that you hopped into. I'm just trying not to wake my neighbors. Once my uncle gets up, we might turn on some music. We might get a little bit more lit. But for now, it's gotta be, you know. Life's been alright. Still stuck at uni work and like 7,500 word essays to do over the holiday. Just tired, I guess. Holy shit. Yeah. I would be extremely surprised if you weren't tired, if 7,500 word essay, wait, no, 7,500 word essays. That's insane. What are they on? Why are they making you write so goddamn much? I feel like at that point, you're not really learning anything when you're writing essays that big over your entire break. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like that's just like, if I could send you an F, IRL, just like the emotion of sending someone an F, I would send that to you. R.I.P. CJ. I'm sorry to hear that that's what your break is like. I don't see Dank today. He ditched you. Dank would never ditch me, baby. What's the time there? So right now it is 10:05 a.m. Smoke, you were right. In Discord, I said that I would be streaming for an hour. I think that's not gonna happen. I can see now with how I have already started rambling. An hour is not going to be a doable, feasible time limit for the stream, but maybe we could get it done in like 2 hours, you know? Maybe I should start having end times for my stream too, so I will say like I'll go live from 10 to like 12, just so that I'm forced to focus, because I feel like a lot of stuff that we do just ends up being so freeform. I don't know, do you guys like that? Like, do you like that we just get on and we kind of go with the flow, or would you rather have some kind of strict schedule where, you know, at this hour I'm going to be doing this thing, we're going to talk about this thing? I don't know, what do you prefer? I'm alright, still a little sick of yesterday. Had a party at my work that I arranged. Kind of sucks since I was the only person actually fucking doing something. That does feel bad, man. That is the worst. There's nothing worse than being really hyped about a party, putting in that effort, and then no one comes through for that. I'm very sorry to hear that your party didn't go as you planned. Also really tired. Yeah, I can believe that. If you're making big plans like that, that's understandable. I'm helping arrange a party too today. Hopefully mine goes a little more fruitfully than yours, but we haven't had a lot of time to think about it. She's been going to parties. I have truthfully been working on these overlays, so we haven't had a lot of time to plan. Hopefully it goes alright though. I mean, at the end of the day, all you need for a good party is good friends, some good food, and some good music. That is easy enough to do, but I'm like a big perfectionist, you know? I wanted to show you guys the snaps from last New Year's, but there's some like terms of service breaking stuff. Because last year, I hosted a really, really sick dinner party. Like, it was awesome. I don't like to toot my own horn, but we did a fantastic job. Hydrate, you're right. It was truly the best party that I've ever hosted. It was a 1920s theme. I cooked an entire dinner for everybody. All my friends came. We danced. And then at midnight, as soon as we were counting down, we perfectly timed that song, Darude Sandstorm? That song? Well, we timed it so that the beat would drop in Darude Sandstorm as soon as the clock hit midnight, and we did it perfectly, and the beat dropped at midnight, and we all lost our fucking shit. Like, we popped champagne, everyone was kissing and dancing. Holy shit, what? Mr. Fancy Pants, are you I mean, okay, first of all, thank you. Second of all, what the fuck? Oh my god, okay. Sorry. Mr. Fancy Pants, thank you so much. I mean, I never come on here expecting donations, but holy crap. Guys, help. Mr. Fancy Pants, thank you so much. Oh my god, I love you. I mean, I love you, just when you come and hang out, not because you drop money or anything like that, but the fact that you would do that for me is insane. Holy shit. Thank you, Mr. Fancy Pants. Seriously, I'm sorry that I was, like, so caught off guard, but, seriously, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You don't even know. Like, you don't even know what that is going to do for me. Not that I'll ever go on or beg for things or anything like that, but, like, you really don't know how much that is going to help me. Thank you so much. Didn't even read my message. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Happy New Year, Migla. Thank you for the streams this year. Looking forward to a new year with loads of new streams. Oh, we're gonna do it, Mr. Fancy Pants. We're gonna do so many streams. They're gonna be so goddamn good. They're gonna be the fucking best. They're gonna be the fucking best. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Nut King Call, hello and welcome. You came in time to see me have a crisis. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Fancy. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to... Oh, my God. Alright. What was I talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. What were we doing? Who am I? Where are we? Snap! Oh, the party last... Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. So, that party last year, right? It was definitely the greatest party I've ever hosted, and we had an awesome time. Everyone was dancing. Even Alex danced a little bit, which was insane to me. I want to show you guys pictures, but I'm afraid that, this is going to be terms of service breaking stuff. Also, Mr. Fancy Pants, if you want to get in on that Snapchat, you're more than allowed to now. Not that you can purchase Snapchat, but I feel like what are Migla bits in comparison? Doing good. Listen, Nut King Call, I'm very glad to hear that. Are you excited for the new year? Upload those snaps. Well, where am I going to upload them to? Here, I can kind of show you guys. So, oh no. I think this is not going to focus. Yeah, I don't think I could show you guys this, but basically, there was an enormous dinner party, and then we had the whole thing. We did dancing, we did food, and it was amazing, and I really want to be able to replicate that this year, but we're gonna see. Sorry, guys. I need a moment to recuperate myself. Okay, yeah, Mr. Fancy Pants, I got you. You will get to see the lit festivities. You'll get to see if we could do a fantastic time this year. Now, don't take this as me saying that you need to donate things to buy my favorite. It is not that. It is the opposite. You guys know that I love you all very deeply regardless. Oh my god. Now I'm just rambling. Alright. So. Let me hydrate. I'll probably send you pictures of my dog. That's fantastic. Thank you very much for the follow, Nut King Call. Alright, see, so now you get to see these fancy new alerts that I've made. You're not functioning properly. I know, listen. I'm not used to this life. I have no idea how there are people who get like $5,000 and just ignore it. Like, they're just like, oh bro, thanks. Like, how does it not click in your mind as a person that there is a human being somewhere on the internet who is generous enough to send you anything, even if it's $1, you know what I mean? Like, there's some people who really, really lose touch. Alright, this was extremely well timed. DaveGH, thank you so much. Thank you. You say don't go spending it all at once, and I know that you're joking, but like, that is, you know, that is chips, that is a snack, that is a candy bar while I'm at work, that is a little pick-me-up in the afternoon. Holy shit, thank you very much. These are beautiful thank yous. Thank you very much. There you go. No, I'm dead serious too, though, because there are a lot of people who lose sight of that thing. They feel like they're entitled to something, or like, you know. I don't feel that way, even if it's $1. Yeah, that was exceptionally well timed, Danked. I am impressed. Good evening, laba vakara. Laba diena, vidauka. Kaip tu laikaisi su naujais metais? In Lithuania, there's still some time for it. That was amazing timing. I am impressed. Dank with his amazing timing. Listen, I swear, when you are a mod of this channel for long enough, you just get this, like, superhuman sense of what I'm gonna ramble about. We got it. So, gentlemen, I digress. I heavily digress. It's New Year's Eve. For some of you are significantly closer to that new year, that 2019, than others. She's flattered now, I can tell. I'm sorry. I don't want to, you know. I'll speak English, so yeah, how's your new year? Well, it's not New Year's yet. Right now it is 10:14 a.m. We are just chilling. We are going to do a little ritual to make sure that the new year is spicy. We're going to do some proper blessings. But, Merry Christmas. Yo, I can't read G-Spot. Hello, it is nice to see you. Welcome back. I can't read G-Spot, but bit late mate. Oh, he says Merry Christmas. That's okay. You know, I feel like our Christmas festivities were so holistic and banging that it's never really too late to say Merry Christmas. Or too early, really, because now if you think about it, he's just like a year early for saying it. So, let's not blame it. I can't reach G-Spot. Merry Christmas to you too, homie. So, in our Discord, our dear friend Smoke brought something interesting to my attention. You see, I had thought that everyone gets extremely excited about New Year's, throws on stupid costumes, does stupid rituals, gets trashed, throws a party. I thought this was just universal. I thought everyone likes to get lit, celebrate the new year right, but Smoke said something interesting today. He said that it's just another normal day. Now I just can't accept that. Hydrate. You're right. You see, we have that new banging list of commands, just so you don't ever lose them. Way down at the bottom of our new panels, we do have some commands. So, jeez, this feels so good. I'm trying to, like, genuinely stay more hydrated because I've had some, like, kind of questionable health issues recently with, like, my heart. So I'm trying to take more vitamins and drink more water as, like, a base requirement. No, it's not. You're talking about the new year? So, I think that it is not just a regular day. To me, the new year, say something in lietuviškai, pagoniškus ritualus atikinėsi. Gerai sakai, iš tikrųjų, jeigu aš lietuviškai pasakysiu, tai jie net nežinos, ką aš sakau. Jie tikrai tikės, kad čia kokie pagoniški ritualai. Alright, fine. I mean, it's a normal day for me, so I can't see anything which I haven't experienced. That's true. And listen, Smoke, I'm not saying that you have to fake anything, but I hope if anyone is sitting in chat and y'all are thinking today is just a normal day, you don't have to break out any special celebrations, you don't have to see the new year as a fresh start, You can't do it. That sounds so weird to me. Which part, though? The part of it being a celebration or the part of it not being a celebration? Mr. Fancy Pants, do you typically get lit on a New Year's? I'm not big on New Year's either, but then again, I'm not big on anything. Anything at all? Not even your birthday? Christmas? Oh, boys. Mr. Fancy Pants? Smoke? What do you do? Also, Mr. Fancy Pants, I've been meaning to ask you, you had mentioned this a while back, but you said that the next time you're on stream to ask you about your new girl. What's the deal with that? Who's this new girl? Is this still a relevant question? Because I haven't seen you recently enough to be able to, like, you know, ask. Who's the girl? What happened there? Oh, right. Yeah. There you go. So what happened there? When you speak Lithuanian, your accent is great. Thanks. Listen, I have not been living in Lithuania since I was like 4 years old, so I have an excuse to have an accent. Listen, though, I'm not here to talk shit. I'm not here to tell you that you're living your life wrong, but you kind of are. New Year's is a special time. Now I get it. I get that it's arbitrary, that you could pick any day of the year and decide that that is a fresh start for you, and you absolutely can. And there are plenty of people who make fun of people who make a New Year's resolution to get fit, and they start on January 1st and they give up a month later. But I don't think that's fair. I think we have to see New Year's Eve as this opportunity to symbolically leave behind everything of the past year and move into something better. At the end of the day, it's a decision, you know? You don't have to really believe that anything changes. You don't have to really believe that the new year is something so important and life-changing, but you can make it that. You can decide, hey, you know, I'm going to choose this afternoon, New Year's Eve, midnight, the new calendar year, as the starting point for a better life. You can do it. Have to. Yeah, the main language is Lithuanian. Where are you right now? So, the Dauka. I am in New Jersey, East Coast, America. So, I was born in Lithuania. That's why I have that giant flag up there. I speak Lithuanian, I visit Lithuania, but I am, alas, living in America. Well, I shouldn't say alas. America's a great country. Oh, jeez. Alright, now I'm excited. I think I slightly mentioned this a little when the other girl was on stream. I think this is in reference to Yeva. The one that I couldn't spell her name right for the life of me. Yeah. Yeva Missa, leave her alone. I work as a waiter at a place that's short on people from time to time. Since they do need people, they hire from a third party that show up every once in a while to help out. Okay. Hey, West Coast, Best Coast. Here's the thing with Dauka. I was about to go in, I was about to, you know, as an East Coaster does, say, hey, I'm walking here. Don't talk shit about my side of the road, you know, all that type of shit. I was about to say how East Coast is best, you know, Notorious B.I.G., all that stuff, but I can't do it. It's cold, it's miserable. I plan on moving to the West Coast when I move out, so I can't disagree with you. I don't mean to be a pushover, but I can't disagree with you on this fact. New Year, men kuch, ni hai. New Year is nothing. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I'm using my hand, but I'm thinking of you. Smoke, are you leaving us in suspense on purpose? Oh. Yeah, finish that. Just finish that thought, Smoke. Go for it. Roses are red, violets are blue. When Pornhub is down, Twitch will do. I would hope, I really hope, that this tiny, tiny gape of vague rib skin, this is not even boob, this is like straight up rib. It's up on the top of my, like, body. I hope this tiny flash of rib really does it for you, Smoke. I hope so. I mean, Twitch is fun, you know, there's some in-depth people in there. What? Dank, leave him alone. Don't say things like that, what the fuck? It's fine. I mean, Mr. Fancy Pants gets the letters and stuff anyway. There are some people, to be honest with you, when I am preparing like sub letters and stuff, I kind of just throw them in regardless of whether or not they're a sub. Like, Mr. Fancy Pants, Smoke, Rotten Begotten, like, there are some people who are such familiar faces. I feel weird not making them a letter when I'm making them, so it's really not that big of a deal. Don't pressure people, Dank. One of the people they sent over was this girl that I thought was cute, but I didn't want to ask for her number on her first time being there since I thought that would be just weird. I can kind of agree with that. Then I waited for like a month and a half just for her to show up again. Okay. I'm hoping this ends well. I can't really tell where this story is gonna go for now. Oh my god, I'm dead. Don't come at me, Smoke. West Coast is better because GTA San Andreas took place there. I don't know if just having GTA take place there counts as making it automatically better, but you know, I think it's better because of the heat, better rap, better fast food, in and out, all that good stuff, better scenery in general. I mean, I like the Appalachian Trail as much as anyone else, but you know, is this a John Snake Snow cosplay? Well, first of all, hello Jojo, happy New Year's Eve to you. It is not. Alas, I don't know what I am today. I'm really just me with a little bit more spice. So, we do have the cloak. Bringing it out. I had another cloak that I was going to prepare for today, but I didn't get a chance to. It was going to be so awesome. It was going to be mesh with like these little silver stars. I might get it for tonight. I'll send some pictures. But you know, but then we have flowers because I'm like a pagan witch right now. We're about to do this ritual to make sure that everyone has a very good year. So, something like that. How are you doing though, Jojo? How's your life treating you? Getting ready to party? Shots fired yesterday at titty streamers. I'm not firing any shots at titty streamers. Y'all know, I think that the titty streamer is a completely valid way to go. It's perfectly fine. If you can do that, more power to you. There is a market for it. Titty streamers, you know, gamers, everything. Oh my god, I have a badge. Yes. So, Jojo, we had some spicy changes take place. There are badges, there are new panels, there's new overlays. Look, I made this thing. This is my starting soon screen. Ready? 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 Look at that. Wow. Amazing. Such detail. And if you look on the side, right? There is a bookshelf that has some like stuff from old streams. Like that rocket ship is that 6-foot tall rocket ship that I talk about all the time. I spent so much time on this stuff. I've so much fun to like build the aesthetic. We have new alerts. We are going to have a website. Jojo, I'm stepping my game up. Honest to God, y'all have inspired me to move up. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, we're gonna step it up in 2019. I can feel it. At the very least, I want to be on time. Let's see. Then when she finally did, I didn't have the balls to actually ask her out, so I waited even longer. Then when she finally came around again, I actually got myself together and asked her out. She said, "Yeah, that seems like fun. I'm glad you asked since I didn't have the courage to do so." We went for a burger and played pool after she kicked my ass. Holy shit, Mr. Fancy Pants, I did not expect that to go in that direction. That's like something that happens in a movie, you know? Like, you're nervous about asking out this girl, but secretly, through movie vision, we see that the girl is nervous about talking to you, and like, the viewer knows that everyone is just meant to be together, but like, you don't know it yet. That's awesome, though. Is it gonna be a thing? Are you guys like, no pressure, I'm not saying nothing, but you know, is my favorite game. What's your favorite game, the Dauka? Oh my god, he destroyed KSI. Oh no. Is that another diss track? I'm scared. Oh, you look like a queen, no joke. Thank you very much. Game of Thrones? That was what this was inspired by. This was like a Jon Snow inspired cloak from years ago. A website and all? Yeah, fuck yeah, Dank. I'm telling you. We're gonna have that website. It's gonna happen. I already have the domain. I have the website builder. I just haven't had time to put it together. Donate her so notifications pop up. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't need that. I feel like I have been spoiled more than enough today. I might actually literally have a heart attack, so don't listen to Smoke. That's not what the emote is for. You know, Dank, what we just witnessed here is a real phenomenon that I worry about. When I go on Twitch and I'm on other channels, I always want to throw in some emotes, but I'm always afraid that that's not what the emote is for. You know, there's like these dozens and dozens of base emotes on Twitch. What are they for? Like PogChamp is obvious. LOL, you know, Resident Sleeper, Forehead, these ones are obvious. Everything else? Alright, dang. So there's nothing there yet. That's why I'm saying I have the domain and I have the website builder. That's it. I think I'm going, but I will try to come back. Bye for now. Alright, Smoke, take care. Mwah. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if we don't get to see you again, Happy New Year. You're Baba Yaga. Am I Baba Yaga? Oh sweet, I'm from Wales. Damn. So how much time do you have left? Who's like the closest to the new year? I'm pretty sure it's Smoke. And Smoke's the one who cares the least about the new year. Oh, GTA San Andreas. Yeah, GTA in general is awesome. I don't know if I would say that San Andreas was the best one out of the GTA line. I think as far as stories go, like GTA 5 was... I'm torn. I like the story, but I think having to play 3 characters was kind of a mess. You know? I don't know. To me. But I love that open world. I think the world was absolutely the best in GTA 5, which I guess makes sense since you're always just improving the technology, but that one was boppin'. We had a second date planned, but her school fucked her over, so we just went for a walk. She's currently in Australia for 4 weeks. She'll be back on the 4th. Feels good, man. Oh, that's rough. Wait, does she live in Australia or is she just visiting? Like, what's the deal there? If it's a long distance relationship, then I won't say that I feel bad for you, but like that's hard, you know? Or is she just visiting? Because if she's just on vacation and she's back on the 4th, you have like a few days left and then you're gonna get to see her, which is awesome. I hope that works out though. Mr. Fancy Pants, it is always so good to hear good life updates from people, so I'm glad that you brought this here, because now I'm gonna be thinking, you know, hey, at least Mr. Fancy Pants is getting his life together. 2019 for you, hopefully is spicy with love. There is something there. It's someone's art page. Mr. Fancy Pants! Tier 3? You're crazy! Oh, dang, why'd you pressure him? You didn't have to do that. Mr. Fancy Pants, thank you so much. Your support really does mean the world to me. You don't have to, but it is always so appreciated. With... Oh my god. Mr. Fancy Pants. You're making this hard. I'm bawling out of control. I know, this is insane. This is insane, Mr. Fancy Pants. Thank you very much. Oh my god. I will... Oh, I'm gonna take such good care of myself now. Fuck. That's college textbooks. That's food for the next semester. Like, you guys really don't know. I'm not saying that I'm broke. I'm not saying that, like, anything like that, but, like... Oh, man. You guys are too good to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Seriously. We haven't kissed or anything yet, but we're both quite shy in that area. Well, that's fine. You don't have to rush anything like that, you know? The Dauka, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family, homie. We do dumb streams all the time, and 2019 is only gonna be better. But, Mr. Fancy Pants, I think there is no rush for that sort of thing. Like, the fact that you're not rushing into kissing, you're not rushing into anything physical is perfectly fine. If you guys have that connection, it's going to be there no matter what. You don't have to worry about, you know, taking it too fast. Plus, if you're both shy, that's kind of perfect. Where is the picture of last time, asks Calicase. What are you talking about? I can't imagine you have a .com anyway. No, Dank, you don't understand. That is my website. So when you use the website builder, it gives you a default web page to start with. I haven't changed it. Look, alright. Give me 1 second, boys. I just want to prove Dank wrong, because sometimes Dank is just too smart and good. I'm not saying smart ass, I really just mean that he's smart. And for once, I want to be right on something. So just give me 1 second. Let me throw a little change up in there just to prove it. But yeah, I got a .com. I'm not fucking around, Dank. I am so serious about this being the sickest website ever. Alright. I'm publishing the website now. See how easy it is? God damn. I mean, this is a built-in, like, website builder with the domain thing. I use domain.com. So every single year, I will be honest with you guys, MLH, there we go, Miglobyte.com. Yeah, okay, Dank, go to Miglobyte.com, www.miglobyte.com. Do it. Dare you. So, yeah, I do have a real website, and that is very serious. So let's see. I'll give you nostalgia. Mes tavo vaikai išdegę laukai, tu mūsų vanduo ir duona, geltona, žalia, raudona. Oh, that is, like, bringing it back for me. The Dauka, that's beautiful. Do you know any Lithuanian tongue twisters? I was trying to get them going last stream, but I couldn't remember any off the top of my head. I know Gadave Gada Gada Gira, but I don't know what comes after that. Now her sister lives in Australia. She's just visiting her. That's awesome. All right, so that's good. If she's going to be around, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not, still, the fact that you have this connection is still really beautiful. Can you be my sugar daddy too, Mr. Fancy Pants? Leave my sugar daddy alone, CJ. I generally don't sub since I don't see the point of paying Twitch 50% of the money I want to go to the streamer. To be perfectly honest with you, I will agree. I think even bits is a little bit ridiculous, but then at the same time, I know why Twitch has to do it. Twitch can't just tell everyone to donate via PayPal because then Twitch doesn't get a cut, you know? And Twitch, at the end of the day, is the whole reason that I'm here talking to you guys, so I don't blame them. I don't necessarily disagree with your sentiment, but I still appreciate it, you know? And plus, now I will have an official excuse to send stuff to your house like some kind of creepy person. Oh shit, I thought it was some random girl's website. Goddamn right, Dank. I got that. .com, bomb.com. Jesus Christ! Oh my god. You guys. Jojo. Thank you so much. Don't spend it on smut or candy. Jojo, thank you so much. Seriously, you really didn't have to do that, but oh my god, you guys are spoiling me today. Jesus. Thank you so much. I will be honest with you, I was gonna spend it on food probably during the semester, but I can pinky promise you that specific $50 will definitely not go to candy. I'm actually trying to eat healthier, so you know what? Just because you said it, I will not buy any candy with it. Thank you. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you. Oh my god, you guys. Dank is going to get whooped now, big baller. Oh god. Since when am I a streamer and a DJ? Are you talking about the Twitch? No, the Discord? On the Discord? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you a DJ on the Discord? Because on the Discord we have a bot. And if you have the DJ role, you can tell the bot where to go and you can play music from it. So maybe that? What are you talking about? You have streams on your Twitch, so you count. That's true. Fuck I do. Forgot I did a train wreck of a stream. That's okay, Mr. Fancy Pants. Keep doing it. Streaming only gets more fun the longer you do it, because then you get, you know, to put time into this type of thing, and it's awesome. Tech Kid, hello! Oh yeah, it's a new overlay. Alright, let me show you a little something, Mr. Tech Kid. And for anyone who wasn't here, give me 1 sec. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this high aesthetic. I made this beautiful thing, and we have like an offline screen, and we have new panels. We're stepping it up for 2018. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. Also, welcome Tech Kid. I hope you have yourself a very happy New Year's Eve. Hello. I know. I'm not fucking around. Like, that's it. I'm taking Twitch seriously now. This was a thing I wanted to ask all of you. What was your favorite part of 2018? I really wanted to take some time today to reflect, you know, on the good things that happened in the year, and if any of you are sitting there thinking that absolutely nothing good happened to you this entire year, you are kidding yourself. There's no way. I will work with you to find something awesome that happened during your year, because there's always a little something spicy, you know, whether it was just someone being kind to you, you made a new friend, even if it's just acing an exam or getting good grades during your semester, you know. Everybody has something that made 2018 special. So think back. Dig deep. What was the thing that really made your year awesome? I would donate, but food is expensive back there. Don't worry about it. Dauka, don't worry about it. CJ Buller, don't worry about it. You guys don't have to. That's not why I'm here. But oh, guys. I'm gonna, get off stream and cry. This is so weird. Getting out of college. I can imagine. To be honest, though, for a lot of people, that's a scary thing. Making that leap, getting out, going out into the real world, that's usually scary. So what was the best part of that? Was it, the freedom of adulthood? Was it just getting over all that dumb stuff that you have to do in college? There's so much nonsense that you have to do. The essays. The 7,500 word essays that he's gonna have to do. That's college life. It's absolutely ridiculous. The whole summer. That's pretty holistic. What happened during your summer that the entire summer was banging? I mean, I had a great summer, but I don't know if I could say the whole summer is my favorite part. My favorite part of 2018 was when I made it to the finals of a Rocket League tournament and played at LAN and won 1,000 pounds for playing games. Holy shit. That's awesome, CJ Buller. That's that proper esports dream, I feel so many people think about playing competitively, so many people try to play competitively, but then actually being able to sit down, do it, just, do it, and then do it at that high level where you're competing and you're earning actual money, that is the dream. So that sounds awesome, CJ. I wish. Rocket League is insanely hard to me. I've played it a few times. Something about that, the fact that you could ride up the walls of the entire thing is just insane to me. Oh my god, Tekken! Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to really whip up some banging shit for 2019 January sub stuff. I had some ideas in mind, but we'll see. Because I always like to hand make stuff for the letters that I send out, but then at the same time, I don't know, as we get more friends, it's so hard to keep up with it, and I know at some point I'm not going to be able to, hand make stuff for every single person, but I want to. I'm committed to this, you know what I mean? Doing that has been so much fun, and then I love getting the reactions from you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Part of the reason I send out letters is because I love it when you guys freak out when you get, random stuff you weren't expecting. 2018 first date feels good, man. First date ever? So wait, was that your first date ever in your life? That's awesome. That would be especially awesome because that means you nailed it, right from the get-go. You didn't have to deal with shitty dates and wasted time. Mr. Fancy Pants, thank you so much for the gifted sub, the Dauka. That's it. Ask and ye shall receive. Don't feel bad, man. First of all, don't feel bad at all. You know, if you have money that you keep it, buy yourself something really nice. I will be happy with that too. You're never obligated. But also, thank you very much for the gifted sub, Mr. Fancy Pants, and the Dauka. I will tell you this. If you go down below, there is a panel that describes the subscriber perks. So that is primary access on game nights, that is handmade stuff sent right to your door. So that's what I was rambling about a little bit. If you want, and if you're comfortable with it, entirely up to you, you can whisper me your address, your actual IRL address, and I will send you some stuff to your house. In the past, it's been handmade cards. I've sent paintings, mini paintings, stickers, all kinds of weird stuff. So I do that roughly every month. If you're into it, send me a whisper. It was the 5th year anniversary of mine and my best friend's friendship. That's so awesome. That's so cute. I wish I had anniversaries like that. I mean, there's me and Alex, but, Sub Pictas. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the Amazon Prime. First of all, hello. Second of all, welcome. Third of all, Happy New Year's Eve. And fourth of all, hell yeah. We stepped our game up. We have sub pictures, we have overlays, we have all kinds of sick stuff. Also, Tekken. I know now I'm behind on chat, but I'm gonna go skipping people. Wait, is that the Jon Snow cape? Oh, hell yeah. I should have made a cape command. Ask me about my cape. So yes, I'm decked out in faux fur, the full look for our little pagan ritual to bring in the new year. So, it's lit. I was gonna have a different cape, but I didn't have a chance to make it, so I'll just send you guys pictures on the Discord when I put it together for tonight. The stream, I had too much kindness, I know. I really did not think that getting on this morning would be this. You know, Jesus, hype. Oh my god, you guys, are you trying to make me cry? Like, is that the actual end goal, to have me, like, burst into tears? I'm not a cute crier. I'm really, really not. Yeah, first date ever. I currently have 100% success rate with giving out my number. Those are not bad stats. I feel like that's the type of thing you could put on, like, a business card, you know what I'm saying? Hi, I'm Mr. Fancy Pants, so I have the fanciest pants in the whole land and 100% success rate with giving out my number. Call me. There you go. There you go. Wait, I just realized how your name is made. Nice. What do you mean? Miglia? Bite. So it's like a megabyte. But it's me. Haha, you get it? It's like a pun. It's lit. You a crow lady? Fuck yeah. You can't see it right now, but there are actually literally 3 crows sitting outside of my window waiting for me to come outside so that we can fly off into the nether. So, I am a crow lady. This look brings me in. Yo, this would be an epic Halloween costume since you have a cape already. Actually, oh. I thought you were talking about this as the epic Halloween costume. Hold on. Eileen the Crow. Ooh. I like that mask. It reminds me a lot of, like, the Black Death mask that the doctors would wear where they put, like, roses and stuff in the beak. Honestly. But the thing is, I've never played Bloodborne, and I can't be that type of poser. I would have to actually play through Bloodborne before I wear a costume from Bloodborne. Yeah, goddamn right, the Dauka. There's a raven outside. I'm fucked. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're all gonna be good. Nobody panic. A hunter. Most hunt. So it sounds like you guys had an awesome year, though. For anyone who newly joined us, right now the topic is the question of what the best things that happened to you in 2018 were. I think if I'm allowed to talk about myself for a minute, sorry, I think the best thing that happened to me this year was all of the traveling I did. So over the summer, I got to go to a supercomputing institute where for 2 weeks we got housed in the University of Illinois. Free food, free housing, free travel, and we just got to learn about supercomputing. And I mean, I already knew what most of the lessons were, but the fact of the matter is I got a free trip to the University of Illinois. And I distinctly remember spending my afternoons, like, roaming around the gardens, walking around the entire campus. God, I must have walked, like, 20, 30 miles just that week. What are we talking about? Well, hello, Alexandra the God. Right now, we are recapping 2018. So before we can throw 2018 to the curb and welcome 2019, we have to reflect. So, Alexandra the God, what was the best thing that happened to you in 2018? What was the thing that made your year? Dig deep, find the best thing. My family has been saying there are ravens, there is death next to them. That's gotta be so sad, though. Imagine being a raven. No matter where you go, whoever you stand next to, they're gonna think that they're gonna die. That's not very nice. Look, you beat 2 bosses on Dark Souls, that's basically beating Bloodborne. I haven't beat 2 bosses in Dark Souls, though. I beat 1 boss, and then you beat the rest of them for me. Let's be real. Dank. I went on a cruise to Alaska. That was pretty fun. That sounds awesome. Yeah, see, so mine goes along the same vein. And then after that supercomputing institute, I went to Lithuania. You know, I got to hang out with my grandma. I got to see all of my Lithuanian family. That was amazing. I got to spend time with Emma and my parents, and I mean, you know, I talked about this before. It was a little sad because my grandma is sick, but still, it was really awesome to get to see everyone. And then after that, when I went to Texas for the supercomputing conference, and then there were just so many nice things this year. Like, I really was very, very lucky to have so many awesome experiences. I furthered my career. I got to see my family and go back home. And, you know, I started Twitch. This was like a huge, huge part of 2018. I don't think about it very often, but I have been streaming at least every single week, minus the time I went to Texas, for months. Like, it's been like 5-6 months now, which is insane. This has been a really, really big part of my year. Oh god, getting flashbacks of those butterfly now. Oh, I know. I know. Listen, Mr. Fancy Pants, there will be some day where we will beat that butterfly, but it might be years from now. Like, truthfully, I don't think I'm quite there yet. I'm not such a seasoned Dark Souls professional that I could go in there and wreck him for you guys today. Do you do digital stuff instead of, like, IRL cards? I can do that. So the Dauka, if you don't want to send me your address, that is perfectly fine. The thing that I have planned for next year, I can definitely do. Evan! Tekken, Evan, thank you so much. Thank you. Says, thanks for making this year awesome, Migla. Evan, thank you for making this year awesome. You, my friend, I mean, I know you IRL, so I'm spoiled that I get to have your friendship on screen and off screen, but you are an amazing kid. I thank you so much for the bits, but also just thank you for hanging out with me, for everything that you did on the e-board this year. I can't wait to see what spicy stuff you have in store coming up. Thank you. Guys, chill, you're gonna make me cry. You are gonna make me cry, stop. Thank you for the Amazon Prime. It absolutely does. Think deep. You can't tell me absolutely nothing good happened the entire year. I refuse to believe it. There had to be some day where the sun was setting and you were eating like a perfect pastrami sandwich and all was peaceful in that moment as you ate your pastrami sandwich in the sunset. Or someone was really nice to you, or maybe Christmas morning was really peaceful. There had to be something good in your year. Thank you for the Amazon Prime. It's been a good stream so far. I need to go now as I'm out of phone battery and it's getting low. Wish you all the best, everyone. Alright, CJ Buller, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Take care, my dear friend, and Happy New Year. Still waiting for a return address so I could send you stuff back. Mr. Fancy Pants, did you get the Christmas card yet? I don't think anyone from beyond the coast, like outside of America, got their Christmas cards yet, which has me slightly concerned. Especially because I think Mr. Fancy Pants, yours, and Danks, and Mr. Black Eye Fish's all had return addresses on them, which means if something went wrong, they should have come back to me, but I have also gotten nothing. I also finally got hired for a job. I graduated in May, worked my usual summer job until September, then quit. I got hired for a good new job in November. Alexandra the God, congratulations, stepping into that proper adulthood. Listen, that's very nice. I hope that job brings you lots of joy and lots of cash money. Now, I'm not saying everything in life is about money, because it is absolutely not, but you know, when you're an adult and you have to support yourself, a good job is not something to take for granted. And if you enjoy it, and it pays you, it's perfect. This cannot be helping your poor heart at this point. No, it is not. I really don't know what was... I took this off because it was actually kind of unnerving me. I had a few sips of coffee this morning, and my heart rate was straight up. Like 130, 140, sitting here doing nothing. Mike Boy, hello and welcome. Mike Boy, I know this is really random, but I love how every time you come in, I can perfectly expect that you will just say hey. Like, that is how you always greet yourself. Just, I see Mike Boy, I see hey. That's it. It's perfect. I even thanked you in person and the link didn't work. You're right. Oh, I'm sorry. There were 4 people that I was supposed to put return addresses on. Mr. Fancy Pants address. Alright, I mean, after the stream, I'll send it to you, okay? I'm sorry. You're right. You did say that also, about the link. No more details, because no one else knows. But, I will just send you my return address after, okay? I'm sorry about that. That's just postal service. They are dicks sometimes. I mean, Dank did not get one of his letters for over a month, which was rough. I was about to leave and heard a bit donation. This is nuts. I know, CJ. This is ridiculous. But hey, go do your thing. Listen, CJ, my dear friend. Let's see. Yeah, my heart rate is 126 beats per minute. I'm not even walking or doing anything. And this is how it's been since the morning. I don't know if I should be concerned. This is significantly worse than it was yesterday. But yeah, CJ Bullet, go live your life. Listen, we are going to have so many more streams next year. So much good stuff is coming. The only thing you're going to miss is this ritual, which, will I ever start? I swear I have something. There's like a whole thing that I just have not started yet because you guys have distracted me. But that's what I love about you guys. You all are so much fun to chat with. Hey, whoa. What was your heart rate? Yeah, so right now it's 105. But if you look at my watch, oh, well, you're not going to be able to see it. But the highest that I went today was 146, doing nothing. You know. I don't know what to do with this information. I started taking iron supplements. I started drinking more water. I'm going to get some blood work done. I've got to go to the doctor. I don't want to die. I'm going to miss this ritual since I'm going to Dublin soon. Wait, you're leaving in 8 minutes, right? How long do we have, Dank? I was talking about the Zelda character. What did you think I was on about? Oh, and the link didn't work. Oh. I see what you did there, Mr. Fancy Pants. Jojo! Oh my god. Jojo, thank you so much. Thank you. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy, like, a proper microphone with, like, a pop filter. I'm gonna have to, like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to step my game up so much. Jojo, thank you so much. Oh, you guys. Watch it. If it keeps you on, you should see a doctor. Yeah, it's been a few days now, so I'm definitely gonna go to the doctor. Fucking hell. Oh my god, Jojo. Thank you. Why? I just hang out. I just get on Twitch and I hang out with you guys. I don't deserve this. Thanks. Thank you, Jojo. Dang, so when are you leaving? How much time do we have? Get an official theme tune commissioned at this point. I will. You know what? I fucking will. That would be awesome. And if it was like a little chip tune, you know? Something like that, that would be awesome. I also want alert sounds. I was gonna change these, but I didn't have time to. Oh my god. Alright, Dank, how much time do we have? I'm gonna stay focused. We're gonna do it. Do we have 10 minutes? Speak now, Dank. Do we have 10 minutes for this? An anthem, if you will. We do it. Party rock anthem, Miglabite level. Telmir, hello and welcome. How you doing, my dear friend? IDK, I'll check how much time. Why is everyone trying to break Migla today anymore? And I bet she will lose all function. I know, I'm like, this is not good. I'm having heart problems, guys. Please. Oh, God. I had coffee with my dad today. That sounds so awesome. I've got 6 minutes. Okay. All right, boys. I need 1 minute to go grab something from the kitchen and prepare, and we can do this ritual in 5 minutes. Stay tuned, everyone. We're gonna do this. We are gonna bless the entire goddamn year. Thank you very much, Talamir. I'll watch the VOD anyway, so no sweat. I gotta stay focused. Is it possible? Can you whisper me your Discord? Oh, I don't even have to whisper you. The Dowka. There you go. It's in there. Speedrun. Yes, this is gonna be speedrun magic. Alright, I will BRB. 30 seconds. Don't do anything crazy while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Today is probably the best day ever. You know how I was whispering in the beginning of the stream because I said that my dad would talk shit? Well, I went downstairs and he commended me. He said, I noticed you were whispering, and it was great. Good job. I was like, oh my god, Dad. All I ever want is your approval. Oh, Jesus. Alright, boys. So, let's get serious. Dank, I don't know if we'll finish this ritual, but it is important that you watch the VOD and you complete this thing in its entirety because, gentlemen, the new year is upon us. Do you know what that means? That means that there is a world of opportunity opening up in front of your eyes. Now, yes, it is a symbolic start. It does not necessarily have to mean anything, but for us, because we are all people who believe in the world and the power of it, it's gonna be perfect. Who makes that gaming chair? This is a handmade oak chair from a dining table. I know, listen. It would be weird if I had a gaming chair, if I went in, Oppa Iguana, and Miglia. Garasakis. Ritual greater than phone battery. Oh god. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I always have such big plans. I'm gonna be so speedy and then it just never works out. Alright, we're gonna do it. So, today, gentlemen, I would like to bless you all with a little something something because you may not know this, but I am actually a witch on the side. I have magical superpowers that I have been using to, on the low, bless each and every one of you to have a good life. Mr. Fancy Pants, now I'm not saying I take claim for the good year and love that you've had, but I've had you in my thoughts. You know when someone says that they will pray for you? This is kind of the equivalent of that type of thing. So, today, I'm going to be performing a ritual with you. Now, if you have a piece of paper, you can do this along with us, and if not, I will make sure to include it so that if you send your wishes and your thoughts through the stream, it will also count. It's nice seeing a fellow witch. Maybe I should actually take up witchcraft, that'd be sick. So, this year we are going to be performing the traditional ritual of the new year. Now, this ritual begins by preparing the setup. Now, I have here a space that I can fill with whatever my heart desires. And the beginning of this is simply to create a diamond. Now, you may be thinking of all motifs. Why do we begin with the diamond? Well, it's simple, really. It's because you want this new year to first and foremost be full of absolute cash money. You guys are so kind donating. Don't you crazy kids get into trouble while I'm gone. Tech Kid 6, hold the door, see ya. Alright, Mr. Dank GH, I know you already know, but it has been such an awesome year with you, and I hope that your New Year's Eve is awesome. I hope you have fun partying. I hope you rake in that new year right. Happy New Year, my dear friend, and I will see you on the other side. That's okay, we started the ritual, and I feel like that's what really matters here. I have Cricketta tattooed on my wrist. Pixar, it didn't happen, bro. See you, Dank. We shall see you, Dank. I'm sure of it. So, you begin by creating the simple diamond motif. Now, this is to ensure that your year is full of cash money. This is especially essential if you are an adult with an actual job and a career, or if you are a college student living off of ramen. I see that this ritual has already worked, but you will prepare the simple diamond shape. Now, another key point of this is you can't draw any type of gemstone. It must be a diamond with 5 points. So I hope you can see this well on stream. We have right now some proper angles set up here. And while we are creating this ritual, I will need you to think deeply about what it is that you want the next year. I'm for pyramid scheme sales pitch. Something like that. Do you think I could do that, though? I have thought about it. I think pyramid schemes are really scummy, but I feel like I could probably do that. I could probably convince people to, like, buy my Tupperware, like, buy my Lululemon yoga pants, you know? Could do it. Or you're a Lithuanian who can't find a job, and even if you want to do. Well, the Dauka, we have a little bit of something for everyone. So, while we are preparing the pick in lobby on Discord now. Got you. Proof. Oh, I didn't think you would actually send a pic. I'm impressed. Can I show this on stream? Oh, shit. It's so weird to see myself in the background of that picture. God damn. That's nice. Did that hurt? That seems like the type of location, like next to a joint. Aren't those supposed to be the most painful spots for a tattoo? Also, whoever posted Cruella de Vil, Mr. Fancy Pants, rude. I would never hurt a puppy if that's what you're implying. I love dogs. I would never skin them for my own coats. This is entirely faux fur. I didn't even sew it because I'm just that high quality. Now the one on my finger hurt more. Really? Sorry, so because I'm wearing this watch, now every time it clicks, I'm thinking that it's a heartbeat alert telling me that I'm having a heart attack. So that's why I'm peeking down. I'm just gonna take it off. I don't want to know. All I said was that you look like an inverted version of her. You know what? Maybe inverted in aesthetic and then also in spirit. So we're like exact opposites, you know? She's like a terrible person who skins dogs, and I'm like, you know, I like to hang out with people on the internet. My goal in life is to make friends, not skin dogs. So, I digress. As you are preparing the diamond, if you are following along at home, make sure that you send in the deepest vibes of what you want out of your 2019. So think long and hard. What is your biggest hope for the new year? Well, for me, I think I would really like to get my career situation sorted out. Right now, I'm working in research, I'm thinking about grad school, but I don't really know where any of that is going to go, and honestly, it's the time where I should be applying for stuff. So I think for me, the biggest hope that I have for this year, not necessarily a goal, because I can work towards it, but part of it is also just the world, whether or not it works out. But my hope is that I can get all of that stuff sorted out, and I am applying for that grant where I can go to Germany and I can listen to like laureates and ACM winners and all that stuff and listen to them talk in Germany for a week. I think that would be huge, but there's no promise of that, so I'm hoping everything works out in that way. But yeah, if I send something on the public Discord server, you're free to share as you will. If I PM you, that's for you. That makes sense. My biggest hope is to learn a lot of new stuff and become a famed programmer. What does famed programmer mean to you, Talamir? Like, how do you know that you've made it? Is it that your GitHub repo gets a certain amount of attention? Is it that, you know, some giant company offers to buy out a product you made? Like, what is the standard for that for you? So I'm going to bring this in ever so slightly closer. Don't mind me. Nothing weird going on here. That is a pretty good hope, though. Jack Frost, hello and welcome. We were just about to begin this ritual of preparation for the new year. How are you doing today, my dear friend? We have drawn a diamond so that we may earn lots of cash money in the new year, and this will be the base for the rest of our ritual. So, gentlemen, it is time that we begin. You're pale. Thank you, the Dauka. I have a funny story about that, kind of. Well, you may not think it's funny. I think it's kind of funny. Someone in chat a few days ago asked me if I'm anemic, right? I guess they were trying to insult me because I'm really pasty. And they said, oh, are you anemic? And I was like, no, of course I'm not anemic. And then, you know, my heart rate has been raised for like 4 days. I'm pale as hell. My feet are freezing cold. My nails are brittle. I'm exhausted all the time. And I started to think I might actually be anemic. So I've started to take iron pills. So you know what? Dauka, you're right. I don't know why I'm so pale. It's kind of weird, but I am very pale. It's like this. I'm going to become the programmer that people first think of when they need help with a project. Within your circle or just in general. You were Lithuanian through and through. Thank you very much. Fine, and you. I'm doing absolutely splendid today. It's New Year's. I'm hanging out with my friends. After we do this ritual, I'm going to prepare for 2 parties. 2 parties that I'm going to. It's going to be lit. Money's tight. Well, this is why you need that cash money. They put a curse on you. No, they would never. Remember to take vitamin C as well. It boosts the uptake of iron. I have to check whether the supplement I take has vitamin C already built in it, because it also has folic acid. It has basically the required amounts of all of those nutrients to defeat anemia in women. I'm not sure if vitamin C is in there, but I will check. I would like to be healthy. And I would like to have more energy before the semester starts so that I can, really go in for it. Not just in my circle, but in my town. Okay. That seems like an achievable goal, especially if you do a little bit of advertising or you do some work and, those people pass it along around your town. That makes sense. So, with the base complete, we will begin the process of preparing our 5 points. So you create a space in each point of your diamond, 5 points total. And each of these spaces we will put something to represent a hope for the new year. Now the first corner we are going to put seeds. These are some roasted sunflower seeds that I stole directly off of the bread that my dad eats for breakfast because we had no other seeds. So, in one corner, you place some seeds. Now, this is essential because the seed symbolizes growth and prosperity. So with this seed, what you have to do is you have to take a piece of paper. Any scrap will do, but I cut into fancy circles so that we could be proper, professional. You have to think deep about what it is that you want to grow this year. This typically works best when you pick only one thing, so think within yourself. And then, if you would like, you can share your answers so that I will send your blessings onto this paper. What is the one way that you would like to grow in this coming year? Now, Talamir, presumably, you're going to want to grow as a programmer. With those goals, it would make the most sense to become the best programmer that there is to grow like that. Semchik. Yeah. Semkos. Yeah. Skano Semkos. I stole them right off my dad's bread. He's not even going to know. He doesn't know what Twitch is. Now, I think the one way that I would like to grow the most this year is probably in my self-care. So, oppa! Goddamn right. Last year, I had some trouble sitting down and relaxing. I never stopped. I was always working all the time, whether it was school or Twitch, stuff like that. I never stopped working. So I think one of the biggest things that I need to grow in is that balance, that work-life balance in how to be a good and productive person when I have to be good and productive, but then also how to be able to shut off. So I think the thing that I want to grow most for me is balance. Imagine your dad walking in on you right now. I think he would, well, to be fair, I went downstairs to get a lighter, and they were all impressed by my costume, so maybe they wouldn't talk too much smack. So I slipped this bad boy under here. So now we have some seeds symbolizing growth, resting on the thing that will grow the most this year. Up next, it is important to take a leaf. Real or fake, it matters not. If you don't want to hurt a plant for the sake of your ritual, well, that is okay. Leaf. And the leaf symbolizes everything that you want to leave behind in the new year. That one goes directly next to the seeds. So, bay leaf? Wrong. This is actually a leaf that I ripped directly off of my headpiece. 420 boys. Goddamn right. This is starting to look like a legit seance. Thank you very much. I'm flattered. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do all the points, and then we're gonna light some sparkler. Well, I don't wanna give away what we have coming up. But yes, it is a very official thing, Jojo. I'm not messing around. The leaf. Symbolizing everything that you want to leave behind in 2018 so that it does not follow you into 2019. Now, there are always a lot of things that wear us down throughout the year. Everyone has some baggage that they carry with them. But I think for me, actually, I have, for fear of getting too cheesy with you all, just in 2018 alone, I have done a very, very good job. Excuse me, the Dauka. That's rude. I am literally the pun queen. Listen, who's wearing the cape here? Me. I cannot stand for this. This is just pun acceptable. You can't talk smack about my puns like that. Rude. Rude. You know, there's only one person who is allowed to talk smack, and that is a gentleman named Phil Smiles. When Phil Smiles is in chat, he drops a pun in every single situation. And if he talks shit about my puns, I would take it. But the Dauka, rude. Rude. All hail Queen Rapunzel. That's what I'm talking about. See, now Talamir, if Talamir then came in and said, by the way, though, Migla, your pun sucked, well, I would take his word for it. But for now, no. I can't do it, the Dauka. You need to prove yourself. I'm very passionate about my puns. You can't talk shit about my puns, and you can't talk shit about my shitty rap. Well, you can talk shit, but, you know. I'm sorry, Miss Witch, don't take me away. It's okay. The Dauka, we are forgiving. Today is all about making peace and moving on into the new year. So, I think the thing I want to leave behind next year is my anxiety. Now, you know, every girl on Twitch is like, oh, hey, I have anxiety. Some people are even like, oh, I have social anxiety. It's none of that. For 5 or 6 years, I had genuine, legitimate OCD that kept me trapped in my house for some summers. There were periods of time where I didn't leave my house, I didn't change my clothes for weeks. I won't get deep into the specifics of that, but I will say this, I have made really, really big progress this year. Enormously. So much so that I am almost completely rid of this anxiety that terrorized me for 6 years. Like, there was an actual day that I snapped, and I want there to be a day where I get back to normal. So that's what I'm gonna do. Is this a Twitch witch ritual? Well, the Spatker, you could say that it's a witchual. God damn, you give me feelings of Game of Thrones. I like your outfit. Well, thank you very much, Virtuoso. This was actually a Jon Snow inspired cloak. I wear this around casually, though. Don't think that I'm just in costume for Twitch. I have worn this to school. It makes a very practical garb for the cold weather. I don't mess around. But thank you very much, though. Takes out a cross and a Bible. I ain't trusting you. Well, the Dauka, you got no choice. That's what we're doing, Twitchual. That's what I'm saying, Talamir gets it. So, the thing that I'm leaving behind in the new year is my anxiety. Think deep, send me your thoughts, and whatever you put on, send it into this circle. I wish more girls were like you. This is sick. Virtuoso, you just got here. Oh man. Oh, we do so much stuff. You don't even know yet. Like, this is like bare minimum Miglabite stuff. Oh, you'll see. Hang around, Virtuoso. We do cool stuff. But also, thank you very much. I'm flattered. The fact that you say this is sick is sick. Please tell me you actually wear that to school. I shit you not. 100%, honest to God, swear on my mother, I have worn this just out in public casually. I love the cloak. I think it is super dramatic. It's super extra. I don't wear it all the time, but I do it. Just remember to watch the wall when you're done streaming. I'll keep it in mind. Alright, so, leaving behind anxieties. And just to make sure that we really get it, I have chopped off this fresh piece of aloe. Now, I thought a fake leaf might not be enough for us to leave behind all our worries in 2018, so we have an official aloe leaf. What is this ritual? Well, I'm so glad that you asked, Mr. Virtuoso. You see, I am only today an actual official legitimate witch, and you know what that means? That I want to make sure everybody on Twitch who hops on here has an absolutely splendid 2019. There are people who carry around these anxieties, there are people who think that things won't get better. Well, with this, hopefully we can ensure that you have a very spicy year. Now, Virtuoso, I had already asked chat this before, but I'm curious about your answer. What was the best thing that happened to you in 2018? What was one shining moment of joy, of love, of caring, of all that stuff that brought your year to light? What was the best thing that happened to you? Aloe allow? Well, I cannot allow that type of talk over here. Allow the stream. Thank you very much, Talamir. Yeah, I was about to suicide today. Well, I'm very glad that you didn't, Virtuoso. I hope that you're joking. If you're not, you should definitely reach out for some resources. There are so many people out there, and I guarantee you that there would be people who would be absolutely devastated if you actually did that. But if you're joking, I'm glad that you didn't anyway. Probably shouldn't joke about that type of thing in general, but, do it. But my question still stands, what was the best thing that happened? I'm just joking, just kidding, but thank you. I mean, here's the thing, though. We've had some people come in chat, say some really serious stuff, and sometimes I can't tell if they're joking. I don't want to assume. I mean, the way you said it kind of implied you were joking, but, what kind of dick would I be if you were actually on death's door this morning? And I was like, yeah, right. That's too dickish. I don't want to do that type of thing. The fact that you wear that cloak in public is why you're awesome. Thank you, Jojo. Listen, I don't even think it's that big of a deal. I really like using clothing just to express myself. I like wearing costumes in public in general. I just think it's fun. Casual cosplay, to me, is a good day. If I go out decked with this cloak, some boots that make a lot of noise, I'm wearing, a headband, something like that, I know it's going to be a fun day, It's awesome. My class in a nutshell. What are we talking about? I believe I have a meme for that. For suicide? Weird. Alright. So, we have our seeds that will represent the things that will grow throughout the year, how we will change throughout the year. We leave behind all of the bad stuff from the previous year. The next thing that we do is we do something a little bit sweet. Now, I will hope that every one of you has someone in your life who is kind to you, who is good to you, whether that's your mother, a girlfriend, it doesn't have to be romantic, but everyone should have some type of sweetheart. A sister, a friend, a girlfriend, your mother, your father, someone in your life who brings you joy and brings you peace. Well, when we are celebrating the new year, we never celebrate it alone. And for this part of the ritual, you have to look deep within yourself and think of the one person in your life that you would like to share the good fortunes with. Now listen, I can't bless the entire world. I wish I had that much power. But I do have enough power to let you bring one person along on this ride. So think of the one person that you love the most. Someone who you would like to bring this joy to. Think about them. If you're working on paper, write their name down. I won't share this one, though I think it's pretty obvious. Then, place some of your favorite candies. A couple of sweets to symbolize the sweetness of that person in your life and the sweetness you hope that they have. Nothing happened to me good in 2018 that I can remember, though. Virtuoso, I have a really hard time believing that. I was forced into the military, got diagnosed with ADHD, can't see a good future for me. That is... It's sad, and I don't want to say that you're not right, and I'm not saying that your struggles aren't real, because they absolutely are. But even in that, there has to be something that you can find that made this year worth it, Even if you got diagnosed with ADHD, another way to look at that is that you were suffering with ADHD beforehand. But then you got diagnosed, and now with that diagnosis, you have the power to go to doctors, to do whatever you have to do to get yourself on track. I don't want to say to a normal life, but to a life that isn't plagued by ADHD. You know what I mean? Forced into the military is definitely rough. I don't know how to put a positive spin on that, but there are definitely some good things. Was there ever an afternoon where you had a delicious dinner, where you kicked back after work, took off your socks, sat down on the sofa, and watched a TV show that you love? There can be really, really simple things that can make a year. It doesn't have to be something extravagant, but there has to be something. No one, though. I don't love anyone. I love my dog only. That counts. Your dog counts, homie. This is ridiculous and awesome. Thank you, Dadauka. Try to love the struggle. I know that sounds weird. That does sound weird, but I know where you're coming from. I wish I had loved the struggle. I don't know. I struggled years ago. Now I'm definitely in a better part of my life. You guys are seeing me in my prime happiness. Like this, I've never been happier. I have never been more comfortable. My life is so good. I feel so loved. I have so many friends. I get to hang out with you guys on the internet. I have so much to be grateful for. My life has never been better. But, if I had loved the struggle, I think the last years would have been so much easier. Learn to love yourself. Really put some effort into learning to love what you see in every mirror. I love so much myself. I'm a hypocrite. Well, it's perfectly fine. Loving yourself is a fair thing to do. You say that until real shit happens to you. At Thank you for the Amazon Prime. Well, I suppose. So it's easy to look at it through rose-colored glasses and say, everything will get better. Look forward, look on the bright side. Not all problems in life are so easily solved. I mean, people lose loved ones. Horrible, unfair tragedies happen every single day. Like, there are some things that you can't just, smile your way through. But I don't think that means that you can't grow through them and move on with them. But really, those words of wisdom I posted really helped me. Which words of wisdom? I vaguely remember this. Is it something new that you posted? I honor the struggle, but once you see your life not that good of a future, you won't say that. Well, you can't ever know what the future really has in store for you, though. There are so many different things that could happen, So I would say don't count yourself out yet. But everyone has his own journey, I guess. That's true. And even you have your own journey, Virtuoso. You don't know where that journey is going to end. Even if you think now that you can see the end and it's just misery and military and ADHD, that's not what it has to be. You have to recognize for most of life you are in the driver's seat. Of course there are some things that you can't control. Oh! Hey guys. Speaking of things that you can't control that are totally unrelated to this. Look at that. I think my cat came out from under my bed, meowed, and then disappeared. Never mind. Yes, like 4 minutes ago. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, which one? To love the struggle? Much strength to you. I wish you could go through with it. I wish I could go through it together with you. That would be so much nicer. If we could share the burden and people could help each other out, it would make life so much easier. I know, don't worry, Megalobite, I'm not depressed. I feel like you're trying to consult me. I guess kind of. That's what I like to do on Twitch, though. I mean, there are these, I will be honest, Virtuoso, I don't know you, like we met today, you know what I mean? If I can say even one cheesy thing that somehow makes you reevaluate the way you look at your life a little bit, I know it kind of seems like I'm just consulting you, like I'm just trying to be a therapist, but it can make a difference. I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all cheesy on you guys. I'm not saying that I have all the answers or that life is ever that simple. And I am extremely privileged. So, I'm not talking smack. Your cat disappeared. Maybe you did the ritual wrong. She's gonna come back. Plus, she's a black cat, so I feel like that'd be perfect. I'll just paste it here. There we go. I've been down at times, and after a lot of thinking, I ended up on this. I'm already dead inside, so killing myself won't make a difference. What I need is not to die, but to start living. That is very true. Now, I don't know if I could take that on as a personal philosophy, because I think saying that I'm dead inside is still too, it negates everything that you have to offer. But listen, whatever makes you feel better at the end of the day, doesn't matter. It's just confirming for me 3 years of military, then I need to go to college for 3 years. That's 6 years until I get a good job. It's insane hard to accept. Okay, so for sure, right? Especially the military service. We don't have obligatory military service in America, so I can't speak on what that's like, but I know that my dad had to do obligatory military service, and it was not... He doesn't talk... Like, I found out a few years ago that he did that, because it was a really bad time. And this was during the Soviet era, so it was, like, rough. But, the military service, there's no way to get around that. The best that you can try and get from it is those life skills. So if you're doing military, you're going to be doing physical training. You can try and take peace in the fact that they're going to force you to have a good, fit body, Well, we do here. Shit. Yeah, no, I know. I think it's horrible. I think it is a terrible idea to force people to do military service. Especially because you're ripping away 3 years of someone's life. Those are 6 years of knowledge, growth, and other good things. Yeah. Where are you from, Virtuoso, if I may ask? Israel. Do you know how many people died that I know from my city? I know that the situation with Israel and Palestine is insane over there. They want to send me to combat unit because I'm extremely fit. It's stupid. Is that... I don't know how it is in places where military service is mandatory, but can you get out of it? Like, is it the type of thing where if you say that you're gay, they'll just discharge you? I know that you could be a conscientious objector back when we were in the Vietnam War. I don't know if there's some equivalent in Israel, but is there no way? Is it, like, absolutely mandatory? Like, no one gets out of it, no matter what your, like, abilities, nothing? You can't unless you're crazy 21 profile. or disabled physically. Okay, yeah, don't disable yourself for it. That is really scary though, that you're gonna have to go out in combat. I mean, shit, my guy. After those 3 years though, you know, once you're past that, once you're in school, then you can just focus on you, on your own growth, on getting that knowledge that you need to get a good job, get married, do whatever it is you want to do with your life. The 3 years will fly by. Even people with a bad body and bad disorders go to other units. No one is out of it. Jesus Christ. That's insane. What's the population of Israel like? I genuinely don't know. Is it large? Small? That they're doing military service mandatory like that? That's crazy. Can't imagine. And even in America, it is kind of fucked up because all guys who sign up for financial aid have to register themselves for the draft. The ladies do not. So I have absolutely zero risk of ever getting called against my will to military service. All the guys do, just by signing up for financial aid. So the government doesn't respect that people are pacifists. They treat you like shit. Jesus, how do you 8 million? With 8 million people, you would think that they wouldn't have to do mandatory service like that. Is there any movement to end it? Or is that just something that they're going to stick with for the foreseeable future? That's scary. Alright, boys. We're going to do it. Hey! Oh my god, there are so many L's and I's. There's no way I'm going to read that correctly. I'm sorry. Lily Bibus? Lily Bibus? Did I read that correctly? You're at a distance and the I's and the L's blended together, so correct me if I'm wrong, but hello and welcome and Happy New Year's Eve. Military service in Norway is voluntary equally for everyone. No, it's been signed since Israel's creation because everyone around with us is at war with us, so it's unlikely. Can you move? Can you just leave? Is that an option? Remember the Twitchual? Yes, you're right, Jojo. We shall proceed with the Twitchual, but also... Sorry, I got really distracted because you know what? Virtuoso is genuinely in a situation that is horrible. There's no real way to sugarcoat that. For the 3 years, that's going to be rough. Leave what? Leave Israel. Like, move. Can you just move somewhere else? Get out of the military service? Go to school? Can you leave for America? Come here? Go to a college? Do things like that? Is that an option? Anyway, gentlemen, you're right. I digress. Talamir is correct. We are in the middle of a proper ritual here. We are doing a Twitchual today to make sure that we ring in the new year proper. Seeds to help us grow. We will leave behind all of the bad things in 2019, and for our sweetheart, we will give them proper luck. One more thing that you need in the year is something that is very near and dear to my heart, something I hold very high, in very high esteem, is the idea that you must always have a little bit of spice. Listen, gentlemen, if there's one thing that I hope for your year, I hope that it is spicy no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're with, what happens in your year. I hope that it is very spicy, but not too spicy. So, in preparation of your layout, you get to decide what type of spice you would like to bring in. Now, if you want a really, really prime spicier, I highly recommend Sriracha. It's got that little tang. It's perfect. Spicy memes? Oh, spicy memes. With any level of spice, you're gonna get spicy memes in 2019. But I'm just saying, if you want like a really spicy year, you're gonna have to step it up. For us, we will be working with some sweet smoked paprika today. Now, it's not really spice, but it gives you a little bit of that flavor, a little bit of that spice in your life. So, all you've got to do is crack open your spice and pour it onto this third location. There's no need to write anything on this card because the spice will do all the magic for you. Light 'em up, boys. Oh, thank you for the Amazon Prime. You're one step ahead of me. Just go to Russia. They have loads of spies, but what is that? Spicy meme? Spice? Oh, Talamir, that went over my head so extremely briefly and then went right in there. The Dauka, it's okay, no sweat. You missed one important portion of this ritual, which is the application of the spice for a spicy year. Now, gentlemen, you can see that our spread is almost prepared, but there's one spot missing, and this is really the key to everything. You must make sure, above all, that your year is lit. By lighting this candle that you place at the apex of your diamond. You will make sure you get that cash money represented by the diamond. You have growth represented by your seeds. You leave behind all the bad things and your sweetheart gets all the same. You have a spicy year and allow this year 2019 to be the most lit of them all. Are snorting the spice, or am I one step ahead? You are one step ahead of me. We didn't quite get there yet. I'm not sure if I wanted to include that portion on stream, because it is a little bit painful. But now you're light on time. To be lit as fuck. That's what I'm saying. But this ritual, it should be complete, yet I feel empty. I feel like there is something that we're missing. A live sacrifice. No ritual would be complete without a live sacrifice to complete the circle. At the gym, got some time to watch finally. Well, William, you have missed a story and a half. We talked about mandatory military service, and then we went on this entire witchy ritual to bring about happiness in the new year. We took a card and we wrote down the things that we hope to grow in the new year through some seeds on there to ensure growth, some leaves to represent the things that we will leave behind in 2018, sweets to represent the sweethearts and the loves in our lives that we will bring along with us on this journey, and some spice to make sure that this year is spicy, and a candle to make sure that it's lit. Now, gentlemen, as I was saying, there is nothing that is complete without a live sacrifice. You remember that Christmas tree that we set up, that we so lovingly put together and decorated? Well, unfortunately, I don't mean to be graphic, but it's time for it to go. Sorry, that was just the tree. Ah! Now you really want to only rip off 4 or 5 pieces. You don't have to torture it too much. You want to leave enough that it could possibly survive for a few more months if it really tried, but you get yourself a few pieces of life. Now, separated from the fertile womb of the branch, these branches will no longer be able to survive. Our poor plant is dead, but for the sake of this ritual, it had to be done. Place your offerings around the diamond. This is critical. Think long. Try and be one with what you just sacrificed. Oh snap, I think mandatory law enforcement service would be good. People would see the negative of their town and change. I think that would also put a lot of bad people in power. I think a lot of people who could abuse copness would do it. That was a proper thream. Thank you. So that means the tree is dead. Yes, now, unfortunately, we have had to sacrifice our dear tree friend. May the power of Christ compel you. Yes, gentlemen, may the power of Christ and all of the gods bring you all into a spicy and successful new year. I hope that all of your wishes come true, and that if you get so lucky as to have a midnight kiss, I hope that that fares well for you too. Kaboom! I should have opened the window. Oh my god. Fuck. Hold on. I did not think ahead. Oh god, I can't open the water bottle. Just pretend they're still sparkling. If I set off the fire alarm in my house, in my room, the entire house will be fire alarmed. Hold on, let me open the window. BRB. Nothing. Nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. No, we're all good. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. I don't know if I can leave. Oh my god. Well. Oh my god. I was way too committed to this idea. Oh dear god. I have to crack the window open now, so if it's uber bright, sorry. That was because I opened my window. I have good news, boys. You may think that my fire alarm went off, but actually, that was the New Year's gods telling us that they have accepted our offering. That is right. The ritual is complete. We have done it, boys. We have our sugar, we have our spice, a little bit of everything nice. We've had our fire and our live offering, and now the screams of the gods, the beep, 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 is actually code for them accepting what we've done. That was the most Migla thing in a while. Thanks, Jojo. Oh my god, everyone immediately ran up to my room, and they were like, the sprinklers are gonna turn on, what did you do? Oh, that was rough. Yeah. What kind of fucking god sounds like a fire alarm? Well, it's very rude, Vidauka. Why are you doubting what our gods can sound like? Please, say prayers to our fire alarm god. Keeps us alive. If your house bursts into flames in the middle of the night, at least you know that this god is watching over you. It's actually a good thing the alarm went off. That proves it works as it should. That's also true. Oh god, my room smells like ass. Oh, Jesus. Followed for that. Well, you know, I will try and almost light my house on fire much more often. I only pray to Gaben Bisov. Well, you have to pray to the fire alarm god too. He has made himself known today. Now you can't talk smack. When a god presents himself in front of you, you must accept him wholeheartedly. Anyway, gentlemen. Fuck, you know what this is gonna do? This is gonna set off the alarm again. You know, in spirit, the candle is still lit. How about instead of that, I put something that will apparently be as good, a tiny pear. Pretend it's a ritual. Thank you very much for the follow, Virtuoso. I will set my house on fire way more often for you, my dear friend. Trauma, yeah. It's fine, I think we're good now. Anyway, gentlemen. Ooh. That was a whirlwind. That was not how I expected the end of this to go. But, here we are. Apparently. Thank you very much, Talamir. Blood of Jesus, destroy every witchcraft. Well, the beep and battery of our fire alarm god will do the same. How's that heart rate going? I'm not even wearing my watch anymore because it was freaking me out. I'll put it back on. We'll see. How the shit is your smoke detector so sensitive? Well, I have a tiny room. I don't know if Twitch makes it look like I have a big room or a small room, but I have a pretty tiny room. So with my windows closed, the blinds down, and there's an LED light on it that just flicked red, and I'm scared that it's just gonna go off again. But yeah, it's a little bit sensitive, but I have set off sparklers in my room before without setting off the fire alarm, so I was kind of surprised. Anyway, gentlemen, I digress completely. So, hold on. Had to just do a little bit of fanning to make sure it doesn't start beeping through my outro. So, gentlemen, it has been a solid 2 hours. I would say that we have rung out the new year in style. We did a ritual. We reflected on the year past, and we looked ahead to the year to come. We even had a visit from the smoke alarm god himself. I salute you, Lord Commander Miglabite. Well, thank you very much, Paparognamon. Did you see our visit from the god, or have you just hopped in at the end of all this madness? Thank you very much, though, gentlemen. Thank you absolutely everyone who hung out today. Thank you a little extra to Mr. Fancy Pants and JoJo and Dank and Tech Kid for making me almost cry today. You guys are absolutely crazy, but I love you to bits. Thank you seriously so much. I know I kind of lose words, and I feel like everything would be better if I hand wrote you a letter telling you all why I love you very much. But seriously, your support is very, very deeply appreciated. Now, I hope, even though I know I'm a giant cheese ball and half the time everything I say probably sounds like cliches, but I hope through this stream you have had a little bit of a chance to reflect on what your year was like, hopefully find something good to take away from it, and maybe have some thoughts for what's to come. Yo, Rip Snowing Sea? Rip Snowing Sea, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the family, homie. We set off fire alarms when we do rituals. That's it. That was one of the tamest Migla streams. Yes, it was the tamest Migla stream because you actually had a few minutes of me not talking. Love us to bits. Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, thank you for the Amazon Prime. Yes, and yes, Rip, you can say Happy New Year, everybody. That was terrible. Don't come at me, please. Don't, immediately unfollow and never come back because of that terrible accent. I didn't mean it. I cause to wither any witchcraft activity in my life in the ministry in the mighty name of Jesus. Well, Virtuoso, whether you like it or not, I am here. I am offering you blessings. I want your year to be spicy and good. I hope you all have yourselves a very, very awesome New Year's Eve. I hope you get to spend it with your loved ones, or hey, if you're chilling out alone, that is awesome too. I hope you get yourself a nice glass of champagne and watch the year count down. I hope that, you get to wrap up 2018 in a way that is worthy of this year, and I hope that your 2019 brings you all of the blessings, everything that you guys want in your lives, and more. Gentlemen, thank you so, so much for hanging out with me today. I know I end every stream with this cheesy ramble, but it never stops being true. The fact that I can get on and chat with you guys and hang out with you guys means the absolute world to me. One of the biggest things of 2018 for me was starting this Twitch journey, and I'm so grateful for how this has gotten, for the chance that you all give me to do all this stupid stuff. If I say that I'm doing a ritual, you guys actually turn out to see what the heck I'm doing, and that really does mean the world to me, guys. You too, you're an amazing girl, and I hope you're the best. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for calling me an amazing girl. You're very sweet. And also, I wish the best for you too. I wish the best for absolutely all of you. And hey, I'll be back in a few days. I'm saying this like this is some kind of long-winded goodbye, but I'll be back on January 3rd, I think, is what I have in the panels. We will be back. We will be seeing whether or not there is an actual new year, new me. Good vibes. See you all next year. Oh, JoJo. Oh, you were the first one to break out that dad joke, and I'm not sure if you even meant it. And we just hear the beep, beep, beep. Big off screen shit. Oh god, I hope no one clipped that. That's embarrassing. When Dan comes back to watch this VOD, he's gonna talk so much shit. I'll see you next year, Taco Cat. You too? You all had to come in with the dad jokes? Oh dear god. Alright, guys. I will miss you all. I can't believe I won't see you until next year. Seriously though? Everybody? Bring it in, boys. Bring it in. I still have this pillow on my lap, just in case. It has been a wonderful year with you all. You may be thinking, how long could she possibly ramble and say the same thing over and over again? Well, god damn it, I'm the streamer. I get to tell you all how much I love you as much as I want. How about that? I don't want to see any of you for the rest of the year. I didn't think the dad joke could get a new layer, but that was a new layer, Mr. Fancy Pants. God damn it, 10 hours. Yes, alright. Everybody. I'm done rambling. Oh god, someone hit me with a go-go command because this is I'm just gonna ramble endlessly about this. I need deets about the... I just ripped a flower off my headband. This is, my life is just falling apart. Also, Jojo, the guy that you donated, that you gifted me a sub to, I watched one of his streams and I did remember him from Foosly's channel. That guy is so good with the green screens, like the stuff that he comes up with. You know that little keypad that he dings to like switch between stuff? I watched him do a rap battle. It was so weird, but so awesome. Go, be gone, witch. Alright, everybody. The Dowka, I don't know why that didn't work for you. Alright. I don't want to say goodbye. 2018 was so awesome. This feels so final. This feels like counting down to midnight. Alright, I'm done. I'm so sorry. Oh, this went on. Alright, everybody, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everything this year. I love you all, and I hope you all have yourselves a very, very happy new year. Mwah!